So, a lot has happened over there at Earth 2 since we last spoke about it. By the way, let's cue the buggy footage one more time for me, real quick, as I tell you a story as old as time. But before that happens, I want to give a shout out to Pinnacle Listings over on the Earth 2 Discord for this comment posted earlier today. That dude Big Fry better hope I don't see him in public. He's messing with my money. If anyone knows Big Fry, tell him there's a reckoning coming and we have his IP address. I hope your land prices drop even more than the 99% sales wash that your cohorts are taking, trying to leave the second Earth that you all funded as fast as humanly possible. You fucking idiot. So last time we spoke about Earth 2, they were on the cusp of releasing Mentars, Jewels, Essence, and Ether. Remember the diagram I drew? In terms of the game itself, and I use that term very, very loosely, nothing has really happened since then. However, when it comes to the business side of things, oh boy, shit has hit the fan. Vicarious PR, the PR firm hired to, well, make this company look legit, yeah, they cut ties with Earth 2. The reason is unknown, but I'll let you form your own conclusion on that one. Shane Isaac, in a very recent video on Sid Alpha's channel, has been caught trying to buy positive coverage of Earth 2 by paying Sid Alpha, one of the most critical YouTubers of the Earth 2 platform, and probably the last guy I would go to promote my Google Maps tile purchase simulator. I'll have that video linked down below because Sid was offered exclusive information before it gets released to the public to be able to cover it in a positive light about a platform that releases new countries and tiles for purchase seemingly at random, which would in turn give Sid insider information on this trading platform, which may be illegal, but I'm not so up to knowledge on the laws here. I just get threatened with lawsuits from time to time. But even more so, Shane Isaac has now deluded himself to the point of truly believing and spreading the narrative that there's some sort of dark, mysterious entity or person that is pulling the strings behind the scenes, making all of these YouTubers come together to attack Earth 2. Someone so devious that they can simultaneously pay every one of us to shit on Earth 2 as a collective. I haven't released a video in a long time, but I'm still getting brought up in their Discord to this day. The only dark entity in this whole situation is you, Shane. You and your community of crypto bros who are looking at you to create Ready Player One like you claim on your website still to this day. Those same crypto bros who, when I dare question the validity of your claims and your companies, would throw out beautiful quotes such as, "But Big Fry, they have Wolfgang Walk. You remember the original guy who created the Settlers that came out 25 years ago? Oh yeah, he just recently left, and by the very few things that he has said online, you can tell he's not happy, but can't say much due to an NDA. But Big Fry, we still have Nathaniel Doldersum, they screeched from the rooftops of their hollow buildings as if having a Unity developer who is known for abandoning a drone racing game in early access is some sort of crowning achievement of the ability to create a whole metaverse. Yeah, he's gone too. He left at the same time that Wolfgang Walk did, according to his LinkedIn. They all left last month. But Big Fry, we still have Tanner Rosekovic, they cried out, as if having someone who has a history of ripping people off as recent as this year makes you a credible studio. That same developer who has a documented and well-known history of stealing assets, slapping together bullshit projects, and lying about profits to big himself up to his peers. Yeah, that developer, and I shit you not here, now has an all-in-one beginner's guide to game development coming to Steam at some point in the near future. I guess that's just the way that cookie crumbles. But Big Fry, they're trying their hardest to be as transparent as possible. They have a community manager who's been active in Discord all the time. They all yelled in my face as I asked why it was so hard to get straight answers. Yeah, Thomas, their community manager, Yeah, he's gone too. He's already been replaced by a user named Jasmine, who no one's ever heard of. I would have personally put Steve front and center. He does such a great job of, giving proper information and being as completely unbiased as possible. But according to Discord, Jasmine is someone who has never spoken before and banned both Nathaniel and Thomas from Discord, according to searching for their chat history in their Earth 2 Discord. Maybe this is the dark, shady figure that Shane's looking for. Or hell, maybe it's Shane himself. Regardless, both Nathaniel and Thomas are now working for a new game or on a new game called Disruption Island of the Hunt, which just based on the name screams early access, but apparently it's a play-to-earn game that rewards players for playing rather than paying. Something Earth 2 should maybe take some notes on, I reckon. And as always, the Earth 2 shills are just sweeping this all under the rug. Even this article on E2 News says, overall, faces change and people move around. As long as Earth 2 stays true to their mission and promises, there is no reason to worry. Nah, just every single person we looked at as making the project credible is leaving. No reason to panic here, guys. And very recently, we had Shane speaking in an interview for ETM 2021, or Enter the Metaverse. In it, the question was raised about what to expect out of an experience in Earth 2, and Shane's response is, well, it's pretty much everything that we've been saying since day one.
So in this virtual world, people are going to be able to walk around and meet each other. Is it going to be like the real world?
Yeah, so I think obviously short term, the VR experience is probably a little way off, but having said that, there's a lot of different ways that you can actually plug VR into these kind of experiences, and you can experience it without all the different abilities or movements or what have you. So that aside, I don't know how soon our VR access to it would be. I also don't think that the virtual reality industry is quite there yet for mass adoption, and if we release something like that, I don't think it would have a massive uptake in a short period of time. So definitely, I see this as something that's, if you access it from your PC, maybe console if we get time, but obviously these are things that we need to look at. And then you also have access through your hand device, which is kind of one of the reasons that we chose Unity. It's very mobile friendly to access through your hand device. So there's a level of interaction you could probably expect there. We're definitely going open world. We're definitely going user creativity in that open world. But we do have an announcement that we'll be making soon. Just kind of, I can talk about a high level here. Talking about we have the open world, the way it operates. There'll be certain rules about how that operates. We do want as many concurrent users as possible in certain areas. We want them, interacting with each other. But then, we're looking at also these possible internal environments as well that people can really highly customize. So you're walking around in a big world that looks, like the video, the terrain system that we showed, very similar to that. It will be unique and it will be a really great experience. You can go to kind of areas and then you can dive into other experiences like a Star Trek holodeck type thing. So high level, that's what we're looking at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be able to plug VR into it without, all the abilities and the movements or, the ability to really even do anything. But, once you can go to the buildings that you can, open world that where you can build and you can customize, and you'll be able to really go and really dive deep into some of the experiences, and you'll be able to see this maybe on a console if we have time, your handheld devices, because everyone has a handheld device, and you might be able to see a Star Trek holodeck or something, so there's lots of things that we're working on a very high level, discussions with partnerships in order to bring those kind of experiences that I've highlighted there. So this whole idea of having a full VR experience that replicates the entire Earth, able to build and travel instantly, is a pipe dream that may exist one day, but all the users, Steve included, saying that they expect to be playing this by 2025, good luck. This is destined to be a tile trading simulator for the foreseeable future and beyond, and judging by the thousands of tiles being sold at 99% off, things just don't seem to be lining up for Earth 2. I'd show you guys the marketplace, but it's been frozen until December 14th due to the newly imposed Essence distribution commitment, which basically rewards Tier 1 tile users with 20% of their total promised Essence, rewarding players who bought in early and have stuck it out thus far. Still have no fucking idea what Essence does, and I have a feeling that Shane doesn't either.